What's going on, everybody? MrXsee here with another live stream, and today we're going to be playing around with the new 1.18.3 update, and it's improved a lot of our cars that we get to play with, and I've definitely been having some fun and excitement with it. So yep, welcome to the stream, Anonymous Game. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, Remix29. How's it going? And I guess I should pop up the game, since that's what everybody's here for. Alright, there we go, there we go. By the way, how's the audio? Everybody hears me nice and clear. Everything's good to go. And what we're going to be doing today is, there's been an update. We was all aware the Bugatti Chirons were going to be updated with a performance improvement. And it was in a 7X range. And also we had a surprise with the Hennessy Venom GT and the Hennessy Venom GT Spider. They also received a performance improvement. So anybody who's watched my videos on a regular basis have seen this car plenty of times in my garage, starting out my videos. And that is the Chiron Red CSR edition from a couple years ago. It was a $20 car, $20 US, and now I was able to get this thing all the way upgraded. And all this time I've been racing the car, it's been one of the relatively slower cars in the game. It used to run roughly a 9.5 with the setup on a rare occasion, but typically a 9.6 to 9.7 with this exact same tune. But along came Natural Motion and their decision that, hey, we need to improve the performance of these cars in the game over the years. And that's what they've been doing over the last couple updates. And this one, major improvement here. What's going on, Andy? Welcome to the stream. The Stage 6 parts, you're going to need at least one Stage 6, but you're going to need a whole lot of fusion. So if you're able to put all the fusions on the car without Stage 6, there's a good chance you might be able to beat it. But if you don't have all the fusions to fill every single slot between Stage 1 and Stage 5, then those Stage 6 parts are going to help you out there. But most people don't have enough fusion parts. Roughly, I believe it's 90, either 85 or 90 fusions before Stage 6. Most people don't have those fusions in the inventory. And with this being the Bach Mono, very few parts are available in there. So you can always go to the Prestige Cup crate. That's inside of here. And you go into the crates, and right here on the right it says Prestige Parts. You can open up those crates with bronze keys, 700 for a tier 5, and be able to pull out parts for your Prestige Cup car. But back to the show. So my Chiron Red, Chiron Red, it runs amazingly fast. And also another car that runs fast is my Venom GT. Now I'm going to go ahead and show that to you. This was the first major car I got in the game from pulling from the crates many moons ago. And this was the Hennessy Venom GT. As you can tell, this is pretty laid out. I got 123 out of 128 fusions on it. And I have all 42 upgrades on it. So this car, pure monster right now. It runs faster than the Bugatti Chiron, the Chiron. So, which one do you guys want inside my chat? Do you guys want me to run the Venom GT first, or you guys want me to run the Bugatti Chiron CSR Red? First person to get the message in gets to vote on the car that we jump into live races with. But for the Prestige Cup, you need a 9.35 time to beat. So if you have enough fusion parts on your car and you can do the run at 9.3, then you'll have no problem with beating it at all. But one thing I have noted, while we got some time there, Chiron is the winner. It just popped up. Don't know if anybody else has noticed this in their game. But Alright, Remix, I see you in the lobby. But look at my RP. It shows that I have 203,451 RP. But when I go over to my personal leaderboard, it shows that I have 194,421. What's going on, Technology Rules? Welcome to the live stream. I'm not for sure if anybody else has experienced this problem. I reported it over to Natural Motion. This was going on before the 1.18.3 version came out, and it seems to have carried on with that version. Last season, I actually did not win a prize because the season ended and it said I was not in the top 10, even though it showed that I was in the top 10. So I had to report that to Natural Motion, and it looks like I'm experiencing the same problem again with these guys. Alright, so jumping into the live races. If anybody wants to live race with us, the lobby time is right there. Right at the bottom left corner of your screen. And I got Gary Jr. 69 from Roadkill Cafe. Now, since he's in his Plymouth Roadrunner, the Hobbs Roadrunner GTX, he's more than likely going to be running faster than me. So we're going to have to swap a couple races with him. Yeah, that problem with the leaderboard is real wonky. Now, one thing I have noticed with the Chiron, with the tune, if you do a perfect launch, you completely stall out and you run a super slow time. But if you do that wheel spin start, you pop off a 7.8 or a 7.7 with this tune that I have. And Gary ran a 7.6. I've been running against cars that's running as quickly as 7.2 in this lobby. With the car, and I find a lot of people actually do swap. But one thing I do like that they've been doing with the performance improvements with the game is that they've been giving us better lobbies for us to race into. Instead of going into lobby with basically one or two cars, we're going into lobby with 5, 6, or 7 different cars now. And that's a pleasure for anyone who truly likes to race and enjoy the game, to be able to have different cars in the lobby versus always just having the same cars. So I'm definitely a big fan of the performance update, and there we go, a 7.7 was ran. Let's see type of RP I get. Yep, 1,801. I guess Gary didn't get good RP from me because he didn't rematch me, but we'll move on to the next racer. There is no best car in the game. There's just personal preferences. If you want to spend money, currently the SCG, that car is available. It's supposed to be the second fastest car right behind Hobbs Roadrunner Plymouth GTX. That car runs a 7.2 and Hobbs Roadrunner runs a 7.1. Those are the fastest, but what the best car is all personal preference. But look at this. You know, I'm in a lobby with my Chiron now. I got the LB Aventador. I got the Nissan, the R34. I got the, excuse me, I got the 918 Spiders. Look at that. Run from Shark. He got his GT Spider in here. Another Chiron. You know, a diverse lobby. That's what the whole racing's about. I wonder how this guy slipped on in here. The 3-star Huracan. That's the slowest car in the lobby right now. But earlier today I was in the lobby because I wanted to see who was out there potentially hacking or cheating the game. And I jumped into the Hobbs Roadrunner, went into the 7.2 lobby, and lo and behold, I see somebody with that Scootero. The SCG-005, I think it is. Or whatever that weird funky name that they have for it. Yeah, I ran into somebody in that car, and all I can do is just scratch my head like, wow, you didn't even wait for the time to pass for you to be able to download it. But, you know, hackers are going to hack, cheaters are going to cheat. To me, it doesn't take the value away from the game because I don't have to race hackers. I don't have to race cheats. See that? Got a good start on there and it stalled out on me. So that means I'm going to lose this race with no problem. That's the one negative with this current setup. You stall out pretty easily. Ran an 8.3 to the 7.715. He decided to slow down and let me get the win so we can swap. But this car runs pretty fast now. Going from running a 9.6 to 9.7 on into the 7.7 lobbies, much faster, much faster. I always run into people complaining in my personal global, why don't people honor the win-loss? A lot of people don't have the win-loss up and they want to swap. Win-loss is a personal choice. Trading is a personal choice. And I run into more people who don't have win-loss up on their name who swap, as well as people who have win-loss that don't swap. It's all a relative concept. I say race, have fun. That's what it's all about. Look at that. You're trying to get ahead. You're trying to get ahead. He pulls ahead. He pulls ahead. And then he loses the race. Yep, the Bugatti Chiron was a deserved update to the game since it is one of the fastest cars, if not the fastest car in the world, in low production, of course. So it was definitely deserved. But one thing I'm noticing is that a lot of the older cars had really slow times associated with them, roughly running in the 9 seconds. Natural Motions with these updates over the last 6 months or so have been providing performance enhancements for those cars to move them from the 9-second ranges and put them into the 7-second lobbies and the low 8-second lobbies. And for anybody who likes fast cars, or anybody who expects cars to be able to be fast because, hey, they're tier 5, is deserved, is justified. I never understood why the only car that was in the 7 seconds when I first started playing was the LaFerrari. And then when they came out with the Regera CSR edition, that car was roughly in the same pool, but that was about it. It was no other car that was in that performance gallery. And then now they're starting to put all these other cars in there that's running faster. And it's good for the game. You know, you bump up the tier 5 cars to all be on equal footing instead of cars that are just drastically outclassed. We're going to go ahead and race this last race with this guy, but he didn't want to race. So we'll take our 1 fuel pip to the next person. But look at this. This is called a diversified lobby. This isn't the fast lobby, but this is diversified. I'm still trying to figure out how Ed showed up in there. Here go one of my crewmates. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let him win since this is my last fuel pip. I can't rematch when I'm empty, but I can rematch when I have no fuel. I mean, if I lose, I can rematch because I can fuel up. But I can't rematch if I'm empty and I win. And just like that. It makes you sad? Don't be sad. I'll get out the lobby and try to find a different lobby. Let's go ahead and beat this demon kid real quick. Show him what type of mustard we got in this new Chiron. Been racing this car forever, and it's always been one of the slowest cars. And now, ooh, smoking. But my Venom GT is faster than this. Wow, I got 1900 RP off of him. I'll buy that for $1. Alright. Let's go ahead and give this kid a win as a thank you for letting us beat him. I'm coming to get him. That's the problem with one of those P1s and the P1 GTRs. They have super fast launch, but they have slow finishing speeds. Oh wow, you can't see that at all. Okay, I guess that's a little bit easier to see. Need to figure out how to get a background on it. Alright. So they shoot out like a rocket, and then you just pass them on up because they tank out. Alright, Demon King, I'm going to get 2 more races in, which I'm going to jump on out and see if I can get into a different lobby to catch up with Remix. This is race number 1. Last race up, and then we're going to try to swap lobbies. Yep, the McLaren P1 and the P1 GTR both were performance improved, but those cars definitely are difficult to shift. And if you don't shift them right, you go super, super slow. Here go Moho. Sorry, Moho. We got to try to get into a new lobby. Alright, Remix. And couldn't even look at the lobby. People immediately bombard me. I want to race you. I want to race you. Hey, look at that. East End JP. He's in the fast lobbies. He's running in the 7-7 with that Scuderia SCG. Let's race him. Let's see how fast he can run it. That person either spent $200 real quick and easy, or they're running an Android and they hacked the game to take the car. I got a good lead, but it wasn't holding. Nice. What did he run? He ran a 7.70. That's pretty fast. A 7.70. I seen an Android user had a YouTube video up, and he ran this car, the Scuderia, and it's a modified version. He spent 13 gold coins to buy it, and he basically runs it as a modified APK download. That guy had $132,000 worth of perfect shifts. I like, okay, I definitely get your cheating process. If you're gonna cheat, go hardcore with it. I think he only had like 6 perfect shifts, if that. Car is definitely a big old giant boat, it looks like. But it runs super fast. I almost beat him that time. He ran slow. Wonder why he ran slow. Alright, let's see what I run that time. Woo! Flying down the strip. The Shackstone. 7713. Alright, no more rematches for this kid. We're going to give up for him. And we're going to go on to the next. Up, there go bots. And this is what I personally get when I race bots. Let's take on Lacey. Let's destroy Lacey. We're not even going to fire Nitro against Lacey. Make a couple extra dollars racing Lacey. Look at that. Just completely annihilated Lacey. No nitros. Ran to 10.2. Made $15,525 and 1,486 RP. That's because this car has 58% on it. It has 48%, which is what you expect with a 5-star purple car. But it also has the 10% for the elite license on it. So that's why I used to race this car all the time, because of the elite license. Nah, bots don't pay out half. I discovered probably 6 or 7 updates ago, bots pay out good. You just seen what bots paid out. Bots used to pay out garbage. I find whenever I race a bot and I get lower, less than 1,000 RP, I completely close out of the game and open it back up, and I go back to 1,000. Or over 1,000 rather. Bots, you can pretty much dictate what the RP is going to be, and it's going to be consistent. Every single time you race the bot, you get the same amount of RP. Oops. I stalled that one out. That's what I get for driving it the old way that I used to drive it. No fuel. Can't even rematch the guy. I would have beat him. He deserved to win. Oops. I got free fuel pip coming. There we go. Free fuel pip deposited. Yep. The bots pay $744 in your 58% purple star car. Force out the game, find the bots again, and then you'll be able to get that 1486 or 1487. I'm a trained professional, trust me. And if you use a 5-star car without the elite license, you get 1345, and you get 1310, I believe, for 4-star. Or 1325. You gotta save your gold coins, man. It ain't worth spending on anything. And this guy's probably gonna beat me. He's gonna run a 7576. Nope, he's not gonna beat me. I smoked him down the road. Look at that. Took him out. He wasn't expecting that 7.7 from me. I'll take that 1,500 from him. I'll buy that for $1. What's going on, Swap King? Welcome aboard, Mr. Velocity 46. Yeah, I used to spend gold on all kinds of things when I first was starting out, probably the first 6 months to a year. The last major gold purchase that I made was for the Lamborghini Aventador. I spent 3,950 gold coins, I think, for it, 3,650 gold coins, one of those two. And I beat Shax with the car because I had 4 stage 6 for it and I had some fusions. And after that, I haven't really spent large chunks of gold for anything. Now I use it whenever I get those cars like the Fate of the Furious. Well, not the Fate of the Furious, but the Fast and the Too Fast, Too Furious. For Suki's S2000 and for the C West Skyline. I have to take parts off of my Hondas and my Nissans. So having the gold came in handy for that. But other than that, I use gold strictly and 100% of the time just for fuel. Alright, let's go ahead and jump out of this car. And we're going to jump on over to the Venom GT. You're going to see how much faster that car is. It has less fusion on it, but it runs so much faster. Venom GT. Once again, another one of my older cars in the game. Got almost 2,000 miles on it. With the performance of the car now, I'm probably going to get over 25,000 miles on this. Why? Because I can. That's why. But this car runs super fast. If I can find somebody to race. Let's try Homebrew. Nope, he's busy. Just missed out on the bot. Batman iOS fast. Oh, you saw me leave the lobby? Okay. Well, you stay there and let me go back into the lobby. Alright, garage number 9. And I retuned this car, the Chiron Red. When I originally had it set up, I max EV'd it, and I was running 7.9s to 80 seconds on it. I adjusted the tuning on it and got it all the way down into excuse me, the 7.7s. Yo, Remix, I'm back in the lobby, the exact same lobby. Let's see what Boss want to do. Boss 3785. I actually have that exact same Bugatti Chiron in my garage. That is French Racing Blue with the blue rims on it. Don't look like he's going to be able to handle this. Nope. In the famous words of a rapper, you can't touch this. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I ran a 7674. I'll take that 2020. Gotta save this for posperity's sake, because, you know, it's a 7.6. I don't think I got a 7.6 in this car yet. You're asking me, do I want to buy the SGC 003S, or are you saying you want to buy it? You didn't put an I in front of that, and you didn't say a U, so I'm not for sure which one you're speaking of. By the way, welcome aboard, Serious Sergeant. Why don't you go ahead and buy it? I seen you commented on somebody's post that you was going to buy it if they make it a flash event. And someone responded back to you and says, well, you're in luck. I guess I ought to let this guy win since he couldn't beat me. I was creeping up on him. I had to slow down some. Well, I hope you get to buy it, Serious Sergeant. It seems like it's a pretty cool car if you can get the parts for it. Boss 3785 wants the race. Hey, Remix, are you in the lobby again? After I take my win from this guy, I'm going to go ahead and bounce on out from him. Oh, you can't buy it? Well, that's tough, my friend. Hope that changes for you. Swapper, iOS only, Falcon, Gramps, Tony Montana, Paul Swap, Noel, Falcon, Eagle, Shark. Some people do have some creative names. Shaggy. He refused. I'm missing 3 of the exact same epic fusion parts on my car. So if you want to see my car, I'll show you the setup that I have on it. This is going under the hood, so shh, don't tell anybody. So currently my upgrades, as I said, I have all the upgrades, so 42 out of 42. Have all the bodies, all the tires, have all the nitrous, but I'm missing the intakes. 3 epic intakes. And those are my 3 fusions that I'm missing. So I know that the Chiron Evo Cup is not going to give me what I need because it's 3. What's the luck of getting 3 epics that are all the same? Probably going to get engine or transmission epics. Yay. Now my tune, this is ultra top secret, so don't tell anybody. You have to promise me. So my nitro, I'm running full tilt. So the BHP is 460 at 5.6 seconds. The final drive is tuned to 2.02 with tire pressure of 5 for acceleration and 95 for grip. That gives me the grand spanking 713 for my PP values and 1,903 for my EV values. And that's my setup. So you're missing the training, I'm missing the intake. But if you tune your car like that, you should get something similar, but because we're missing different epic parts, we may not be able to match up entirely with the EV. Uh-oh, chicken run from Team Image. Let's see who can win. 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 Oh, you're chicken run. Let's see if I can beat you. Nope, I beat you. At least I started off faster. Woohoo! I won by a slither. Look at that. 4,000ths of a second. But you only gave me 1,198 RP. I don't think I can race you much longer. Welcome aboard, Chicken Run. Nice to get 2 epic intake parts there, buddy. Just go ahead and brag to me about what you get that I can't get. We'll blame it on natural emotion. What's going on, Anonymous Gamer? You've been kind of quiet, I noticed. Chicken Run! That's a heck of a name. You got 1,800? See, I feel ripped off. You got 1,800, I got 1,100. I feel cheated. See, got 1,100. I think it went up 3 or 4 RP points. I think it was 1175 before, now it's 1178. Now run as fast as you can, Chicken Run. I want to see what fast time you can get out of it. Come on, pull ahead, pull ahead. There you go. You're just gonna beat me anyway. I just want to get another $100. Ooh, look at that. You ran a 7.674. Smoking fast. I'm glad that you're able to enjoy the stream, Anonymous Gang. That was smoking fast, man. You did real good with that run. You see, I have to save my 7-6 run. Got to screenshot those. See it, do it again. Can I do it again? Nope. 7-7. 7-7-3-5. But yeah, Remix, you did real good with that run. Can I do 7-6 again? Can I do 7-6 again? No, it looks like I did 7-6 again. Did I get it? Did I get it? Ooh, 7-6 again. Nice. I'm still salty about that RP you gave me, man. Alright, we'll do a couple more runs, then we're going to go jump into Venom GT. That car runs faster than this. Brand new update, and wow, smoking fast. Alright, go ahead and start the race so we can go. 3, 2, 1. Collect me a couple $100. So for all those who are broke, I always run into people talking about, I need more money, I need more money. Getting your perfect shifts in your tier 5 car, especially if you're swapping, helps you get more money. Just because you lose doesn't mean you have to be broke with it. You don't have to run the fastest time. If you have a swap partner that you can talk to, it makes it even better. Perfect starts get you $500. This is for your chicken run. Perfect starts get you $500, and every perfect shift gets you $100. So if you get 5 perfect shifts and a perfect start, that's $1,000 that you got. Every little penny counts. It helps. All right, I'm tapped out of fuel. Gonna go jump into that Venom GT. Let's go see what that can do. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on out and swing on over there. That way I don't get people immediately jumping up and trying to rematch me. We can buy fuel when we go in. You sitting on 80 million right now? You fancy. I spend all my money upgrading my cars. All of my cars are upgraded. All of them. From my little tier 1 of Barth 500 with 27 to 27 fusions, to the car I used to beat the boss with, beat Victor in his Project 7. Everybody gets upgrades. Upgrades for all. Upgrades for all. Everybody gets upgrades. A little Audi R8 2014. Upgrades for everybody. Finally, my RS5 Coupe. I got my final stage 6 upgrade for that. Oh, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure being able to race with people. Definitely makes the game more fun. Upgrades for everybody. Everybody needs all their upgrades. This used to be the fastest car in tier 3. Used to run a 7.9. Me and a couple people used to race against each other and compete to see who can get the fastest. I have the upgrades for this car, I just never put them on. It's the 570S. I'm like, it's the 570. Don't need no upgrades on that. I stripped off my 6 fusions that I have off of this car so I could put on the R34. Wasn't able to finish the event. Thanks a lot, Natural Motion, for the duplicate stage 6 parts. So because of that, I was able to finish the R34 event. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so currently I have in my garage 157 cars. I have 3 extra Bachmanos. No, 3. I stripped one of them already. So I have a lot of inventory. And all those cars are upgraded. So finally some of my RPs showed up. I'm now at 221,000. But I'm currently sitting at 230. But let's go ahead and jump on in. But yeah, I talked to different people and they're like, oh, I got to upgrade that car. I got to upgrade that car. It's like, why you got to upgrade the car? You've had that car how long? Oh, I just don't upgrade my cars until I need them. I'm like, So what do you have money for? I upgrade all my cars. Alright, let's see here. Let's race one of these guys. I know they can't win. The R34 runs roughly... Oh, this is a person from Mob. Most of the time I can't connect to those guys. They run a 7.9. And I'm smoking faster than that. But I have roughly 150 cars that are upgraded to stage 5. It's a lot of cars. Got a lot of garages. Welcome back, Dragon Slayer. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Tony X. Oh, Tony wants to race. Let's go vroom vroom. Anybody got bets on me? Or everybody got bets on him? Everybody had bets on me, lost. And look, he didn't even want to swap. Bummer. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and race the car for real. Who won a race? Who won a race? A La Ferrari Aperta, 70th anniversary. Who won a race? And that guy runs way faster than me. Wonder why I'm running slow. I think I was running 7.5 earlier. Did I change the tune on the car? Can't recall what I did to drive it earlier. I was blown away with how fast the stupid car was running. Nope, ran a 7.8 that time. Wonder what I was doing earlier to run fast. What's going on, Docs? Welcome to the stream. I like racing against people like this because they allow you to tinker around with the car, get faster times, but by losing so much, you wind up getting way better RP than what you expect you'll be able to get. So you reset your RP in that way. It's kind of quirky. Yeah, I ran a 7.7. Interesting. 1661. The Venom is my first multi-star car that I received in the game. Tier 5. I spent all my money upgrading this car, and it ran like a slug in the garden with no salt on it. And now it runs like a champ. If I actually drive it right. But yeah, the Venom GT is a pretty cool little car. I've enjoyed it. If you have not been able to tell, I do have my Elite license on it. That's what the little green icon is on the naming there. And it was kind of slow. To me, it was fast because I didn't really know much about the game and about the cards and things like that. But it did the trick. It did what I needed it to do. All right, that guy don't want to play no more. But yeah, getting the multi-star cars at tier 5, you get a whole lot of duplicates out of the from Donna. Very rarely do you get 9 cars. And that Chiron looks pretty slick. Normally they all have the little black back on it, and this one doesn't have the black back. That's kind of like my Le Patron. It doesn't have that either on there. It's not a different back with it. Hey, there go Junior Vargas. He either spent a lot of money or he's running Android and hacked the game. Can't say which one because we don't know the people. We can always make assumptions. That doesn't mean that we're right. And he slowed down at the end because he couldn't touch this. I ran a 7.8. Slow. 1400 RP. Up. Just ranked up. Nothing like ranking up. Come on, let's go ahead and rematch the guy. Gurge. With plenty of swap icons. Can't swap with people without letting them win. Come on, Gurge. Any other car you guys want me to race in? I did a little bit of racing with the Venom GT. I did a lot of racing with the Chiron Red. Oh, he slowed down. Any other cars you guys want me to race in? I have all the cars but 5. I'm missing the Ferrari F40 from Tier 4. I have all Tier 1, all Tier 2, and all Tier 3 cars. Don't have a LaFerrari. I have a LaFerrari Aperta. This thing runs like a slug. I have all this gear on there and it runs super slow. I'm like, this is disgusting. Here go my almost Bugatti garage. I got 2 Bugattis in it. The French Racing Blue with 0 miles on it. And right next to it is the Veyron Super Sport with 1 mile on it. And where is that Patreon? Oh, there it is right there. And here go the Patreon, the Le Patron. But the back is blue. And that's what makes it unique. When you look at it in the buy cars, it doesn't have that blue back. It has the black back on it. So I've been debating on keeping it versus getting rid of it. This blue one, I have no upgrades on it, no fusions on it. So if I race in the Le Patron or Le Patron, I have no clue what lobby I'll be in. Here go my Bach Mono. My Bach Mono. And here go another Bach Mono. I upgraded all these to stage 3. Because I'm going to strip them. I've been running my Fusion Cup races in them. Supply cups. These things work great with stock. Stock with no upgrades, nothing on there, runs like a monster. Knock out those races real easy. What is my fastest car? It's the same fastest car everybody else has. I got dueling Ford Raptors. Pulled this the other day when I pulled 30 crates. Nah, my fastest car, not the Tiffany. My fastest car is sitting over here in the garage. Nope, this one here. The Hobbs Roadrunner. Fastest car in the game runs a 7.1x. And it's sitting pretty at 134 out of 135 fusions. Of course, I don't drive it much. Because everybody I race against is faster than me. Because of that one fusion that I'm missing. Well, let's take a look at this lobby. Fastest car in the game. The Zenvo is right up there with it. But these cars are in the 7.2 lobby. I basically run a 7.4. I don't have it tuned for the fastest tune. But I've always been curious, when they did the update, we get these different cars. So you got the GTX here from Killer Squirrel's crew. That's the old format. And then you got the new format with it tilted down versus tilted forward. Never figured out why people had those images still. Let's race Daniel. Let's see how fast Daniel runs in it. Because Daniel's a German racer. Me fast in my Scuderia SCG 003S. He should be fast. This is the max lobbies. My car has a big old giant mountain over him. He's a little bump. Up, he quit. Race void. Yay. Oh, I got the win. Nice. Opponent disconnected. Woohoo. I'll take that. They took my fuel pip though. How can the opponent disconnect and they take your fuel pip? I feel cheated. I feel ripped off. Guess he didn't want to see how fast he can run in it. But yeah, see, this is the lobbies. When you get into certain lobbies, you see all of the same car. Everybody in here has the Hobbs Roadrunner, except for Mr. Daniel, the German racer. And then these guys scoot on in. The Zenvo is pretty fast. It can run a 7.3. I think I've seen people run a 7.2 with it. I haven't seen the Spider, the incorporated guy here. That's the Purple Star. That's the WFE Venom GT Spider that we have in the game. I believe those run 7.5s. And this runs a 7.5, the 1.1 when you know how to drive it really good. My first car in the game that I purchased to start with is no longer in the game. They took it out. I had a Scion. I love that car. They removed the manufacturer, took the car out, and they gave me a Toyota 86 for it in exchange. They took my Dodge Dart out that I loved and gave me a Ford Fiesta in exchange. The Dodge Dart, that wasn't my first car. I had it, but they took it out. I was mad at that. They gave me Ford Fiestas in exchange for it. And it took me a while before I learned how to actually drive the Ford Fiesta. But I was definitely a little salty when they took my Dodge Dart. That was like the slap down on Tier 1 racing. If you had a Dodge Dart, you was beating everybody. except for Dodge Darts. Those were fun to drive. So now that my Hyra BC goes into the A2 lobby, but now that the other car is pretty fast now, we'll buy it, we're fine. Now when I go into the live lobby, I see a whole bunch of new cars in there for cars that have performance improvements that people now are able to get into different lobbies with. Look at that. A Chiron, first on the list. That Chiron was probably running 10 seconds. Now it's running 8 seconds. I personally have been playing this game since it was released in 2016. I'm curious what they're going to do for the 2-year anniversary. Let's see what this guy wants to do. Come on, run an A2, run an A2. Yep, ran an A2. Awesome. Let's see if Carlos One All Track wants to swap. How long have you been playing the game, Waleed? See if I can run super fast. Come on, come on. Every now and then I can get into the 8-1 seconds with this car. 8-1-9. That time I ran an 8-3. Wow, that was real slow. It always annoys me when the car runs slower than what it should run, and I lose at a time that I should run faster than. Always annoys me. Like, what's wrong with this game? You missed most of the stream? Come on, hard style. I expect you to be the second one in. Welcome aboard, Hardstream. That guy ran an 8-3. Didn't realize I didn't want to win. See, people like this are great. They let you get all these losses in so you can reset your RP. Welcome aboard, Blastoise. I think that's how you say your name. But by taking all those losses, you get to reset your RP. By resetting your RP, you get to get goody points. See? Goody points. Now let's turn around and get a whole bunch of shifting in. We're going to do 3rd and 4th on him. Really drag the race out on him. He just doesn't know it. Third and fourth. No nitros needed. Let's just collect a couple extra monies messing with him. See, look at that. Look at that door handle. Nice looking door handle. Oh, he's a glutton for punishment. He wants the rematch. Alright, okay, you got out. Ah, Español. Mi habla español muy poquito. Hey, there go Chicken Run. Chicken Run's busy. Chicken Run wants to get destroyed. I bet you Chicken Run only runs about an 8.5 to 8.6. I'm gonna let Chicken Run win. Told you Chicken Run ran an 8.5. Almost every one of those cars. Oh, he ran an 8.3. Nice. I think that's the fastest VX 570 VX I've seen in this lobby with this car. Everybody else runs 8.5s, 8.6s, 8.7s. I'm like, why do these cars show up in this lobby when they can't go that much faster? Got a super start. Let's see if they give me my super start money. Nope, 8.2. Oh, I got my super start. I'll take my 500. Hey, Hardstyle. Chicken Runs is right up above you in a couple messages. I raced him earlier in our Chiron Reds. But he's the fastest 570 VX I've seen in the lobby. Hey, Chicken Run, should I watch some videos instead of racing you? Three, two, one. Final shift is done. Winning the race is complete. $8,209. Hey, Chicken Run, what's your RP like, by the way? You didn't tell me this time. Are you closer in the line with mine at 1,300, 1,400? Oh, when it's maxed out, it can go 8.2. I know that much. Why? Not only am I a member, I'm the president. Let's go ahead and jump into the lobby real quick and back to the garage. Got 1,200? Okay, much better. So start off with the 570 VX. I have all my milestone cars in alignment so I can find them easily. And that's my 570 VX sit at 128 of 128. And then my 918 Spider. 128 of 128. My Spider, Venom GT Spider, 103 out of 128. My FXK, I'm missing a stage 6 for that, but I got 101 fusions on it. Holla Striker, welcome aboard. My P1 GTR, 117 out of 128, missing a stage 6 for that as well. Ah, Striker said hola, not holla. Hola. This car's sitting 92 of 128. Since it's a 650S, I never wanted to put any fusions on it, so I never finished it. 63, it's a Porsche. Not a big fan of Porsches in the game. The FXXK should be getting a performance enhancement. I imagine maybe for the 2-year anniversary run that they're looking at putting out. The 720S got 114 fusions on it. I just dropped another one on there the other day because I got one. The F12 TDF got only 80 fusions on that. This good car. I was so close to having this maxed out. And then the Honda Veilside S2000 came out and I had to strip parts off of it. A little salty about that. I was able to win, so I wasn't complaining. 88 on this Hyra Roadster. Welcome back, Dragon. DB11. 41 upgrades, still missing one. 113 fusions. And that's our first 6 milestone cars that we got in the game is milestone 1. The 812 super fast. I got 42 upgrades on that. But look at my EV. That EV sit at a plush, silky plush, +2. I did that as a joke to myself. We already seen the 570 VX, the 911R. I threw a bunch of fusions on this car because it was the Golden Cup car. 82 fusions is what it took for me to beat that. This car it's a slug. This is going to have to get some type of performance. Or they can do us all a favor and drop most of these Porsches, the 911 calibers. They can drop those puppies down to tier 4 for us. We don't need them as tier 5s. My Audi, I'm very happy with my Vorsteiner R8 VRS. I don't drive it much, as you can tell, but every fusion slot on this car is filled. So all 115 slots is the only available slots I have. Once I get the other, 4 stage 6 parts for it, I'm going to go ahead and slap those parts in there and have this one 128 out of 128. My Performante. I got all the upgrades for this car with that Performante Spider Cup. So I was able to pull all the stage 6s for this since they share the stage 6. Got 107 out of 128 on there. And they can put this down at tier 4 as well. The Camaro ZL1 1LE. I wasn't impressed with the performance that they had on the car. So they can drop that to tier 4 as well. Don't know if they will agree with that assessment, but that's my personal opinion. They can drop this to tier 4. The AMG GTR. This is super slow too. There's plenty of crews out there that accept 100,000 racers, but there's not very many crews that accept a racer with 100,000 that's going to guarantee a milestone 1 car is going to be delivered to them. So your friend is asking a lot from the community for only 100,000. But there's a lot of giving crews out there. My HS Customs. Every single fusion slot is filled on this car as well that I have for the 38 upgrades. Another slow Porsche in the game, the 911 GT3. As you can tell, this chalk has no miles on it. Porsches are slow. They're only tier 5 because Natural Emotion decided that they should be tier 5. My AMR Vulcan, well, non-AMR, just the Vulcan. I got 99 fusions on it, 37 upgrades. No miles driven on it. Why? Because I don't need to drive it. Another car in the game, we don't have a lot of parts for it because it's Mazda. It's the only Mazda in the game. So I got almost the same amount of fusion parts as upgrades. Pretty sad, but that's the case. My C10 Tiffany, 36 upgrades, 79 fusions on it in seafoam green. The 177 Larry's car. 0 miles on the Divine Red, 38 upgrades, 82 fusions. My Prestige Cup car. The Bach Mono. 65 fusions on it now with 38 upgrades. You leaving them? Come on, Hardstyle. You was doing so good with those guys. You seemed like you was loving it. The LB Aventador Coupe. 98 fusions, 38 upgrades. The Plymouth Cuda. 38 upgrades, 82 in torque gray. And I haven't even driven this thing. It's still at 0 miles. Yep, 0 miles. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a common trend. I either drive the cars till the wheels fall off or I don't drive it at all. 61 fusions on the BMW, 37 out of 42 upgrades. It's the i8. The ZR1. Tint O, 3775 upgrades. There's all kind of special tricks that people will tell you about. I personally don't deploy tricks because for me, nothing ever works that works for everybody else. You can look through YouTube. They got a bunch of little tricks to find to pull the mono. Watch them, see which one makes sense to you, and feel free to try it once or twice. I typically look at the crates as being random more so than actually being a technique. Yeah, I got the mono. My first 15 pulls that I did on it, I got the mono twice. And the third time I got it as the free one. My second 15 pulls, I didn't get the mono at all. And I got it as the free car. So I got 4 monos from the crates out of 30 pulls. Fate of the Furious cars, and then onward to the next milestones. And of course the Jaguar CX-75, 97 fusions. The LB NSX, 38 fusions with 36 upgrades. Okay. Yeah, Mob's definitely a good little family over there for you to join into. You know, they always have many racers that push the envelope. So it's not so much of a struggle to find, you know, having 10 to 15 racers to replace is a lot harder than 3 to 5 racers. The Finnair Super Sport here, 36 upgrades, 92 fusions. The Urus Lamborghini, 63 fusions, 39 upgrades. In last season's car, the LB R8 V10 Plus Coupe, the LB edition. 36 upgrades, 59 fusion, and it's in jet black. And of course my 1-1 that I've had in my garage for a long time. 128 fusions in suede yellow. I got fusions put on my Range Rover Evoque. Anybody else want to do some more racing? This is your stream. I'm just providing the leadership. The Hyra, the original one. 116 out of 128 fusions. 42 upgrades. Currently, my crew is sitting at 10,592,000 RP, and we're currently ranked 1,945 in the world. What races do you want to race in? I got the cars. So I got currently 1,148,000 RP. And that pretty little Hyra BC. There go Demon King. Sitting at 751,000 RP. And it's Chiron Red. 9-second cars. Let's try the Vorsteiner. I got plenty of fuses on it, but I don't have any stage 6 upgrades for it. Let's see what lobby I go into. A free test run. If anybody doesn't know how to do the goal for the day of the free test run, you do that. Let's see what lobby it shows up in. I don't know how to shift this car. Do I do nitro at first, second, third, fifth, sixth? Alright, so it says I should be in a 9-second lobby, which means I'm probably going to be in an 8-8 lobby. But let's take it for a spin and see. Alright, done 81.97 miles. Well, being that I have the Chiron, I might as well take part and win me a Chiron Sport for free. I got 2 different Chirons that should be able to finish it with no problem. Let's race Gumby. Anybody out there remember Gumby? Race refused. No Gumby. Got a Bach Mono. TNT Racing. Hey, there go Demon Kings. He's busy. He doesn't want to hang out. Hey, Eric Guerrero from Rated R. Give me money! So anybody else in the live stream going to be participating in the Chiron Cup, the Evo, as they're calling it? The hardest cup ever. Woohoo, I won! I won! Give me my milk and cookies. I won! I won! Anybody else out there going to be participating in the Chiron Cup? Which I think is kind of weird. They've never really done back-to-back cups. They got the Scudera Cup running right now, and that ends next Wednesday, I think. Either next Wednesday or next Thursday. And then they're going to turn around and run the Chiron Cup on May the 4th. So that's very weird. It's very unusual for those guys. Let me get some fuel, since you guys want me to live race some more. Anybody else out there running this time? But once I get to Chiron Sport, I don't think I have any, I know I don't have any stage 6 for it, and I doubt they're going to allow the stage 6 to carry across. And I don't have a lot of Bugatti parts left over. I spent all my epic parts already. I may have some rares. I know I got a bunch of uncommons. Because what do they like to give us? Uncommon parts. When do they like to give them? All the time. Hey, the Chiron will be coming into the gold. Not the gold, but in the, what, 10 times drop, 20 times drop? Drop them gold keys. You don't own it now, but you can own it then. For the low, low price of 10 pulls. Nice. You got the BMW. That's next season's Prestige Cup car. It's a rebranded M2 that they put on tier 3 level. Go figure. Hey, that car might be $100, but guess what? All these other cars that they sell for $20 is $100 as well. What's going on, Fuzzy? If you run what? See, you're running a 9.5. What car are you running in? You got the M2 competition as well. It kills me. They rebrand the M235 and call it a tier 3 car. And supposedly it's going to be the fastest tier 3 car out there. So it's going to be faster than the Porsche Cayman GT4. Ah, the AMG GTR is not a bad car. But yeah, that thing is definitely a slug. I'm not the biggest fan of the AMG GTR. I could pull that one out as well. Only time I ever driven it was for the Prestige Cup. Before that, it was another car that sat in my garage with 0 miles. 79X for the new Beamer. Are you talking about the tier 3 and the quarter mile? Alright, Demon King, I'm going to let you get this win in. I'm going to jump on out and try the AMG GTR. Not for sure what it runs, but I'm going to see if it can get into a 9.5 and run up against Fuzzy Naval. Let's try the AMG GTR. Yeah, that thing is super slow. It's disgusting. Yeah, my car got 87 fusions and 42 upgrades on it. And buying the tune says that I am at 9.8. So we could probably match up there, Fuzzy Naval. Oh, I haven't raced in any Max cars yet. Well, not now anyway. I was racing maxed out cars earlier. Now we're in Slug Bugs. The AMG GTR. Looking for Apocalypse. Do you see me? Nope, you're not Apocalypse. You're an Android user. Rugger. Nope, you're not him either. Nope, you're not him either. Alright, let me go race this one person here and see what time I actually do run. Since Aries won at the race. We see what the time says, but we got to see what we can actually drive it at, as well as what lobby we're in. At Bachmano, it starts off a little slow, but they got some pickup. Did I run the 9.8? Nope, ran the 10.0. So we're probably in a completely different lobbies there. Yeah, if I'm running a 10.0, I gotta definitely figure out how to drive this thing faster. Let's try one more race. We'll take another L for the team. Can I get faster than 10.0 is the question. These people are my guinea pigs. They just don't know it. I won. I ran a 9.9. Okay. Oh, I ran a 10.0. He ran a 10.4 though. He's slower than me. No Neck Joe. That's a crazy name. Alright, I gotta get out of this car and find another car I can do a 9.5 so I can get into a better lobby. Come on, No Neck. Gotta go faster than that, No Neck. I'm letting you win, No Neck. That's because I never sleep. That's why my streams are always 3 a.m. in the morning. I sleep when I'm dead. If I ever die, that's when I sleep. Alright, let's see here. What other cars do I have? We're looking for something in, nope, that's too fast, that's too fast. Let's try this. This car should be super slow. Nope, 8.9. You're looking for 9.5. That was a waste of $250. Let's see. That runs a 8.5. That's in the 8s as well. Let's try this donut. It's not even a slug, it's a donut. There we go. 9.6. That's closer to the 9.5. See if we can get into your lobby with you, fuzzy navel. For you. Sorry, dude. Gotta do my daily battle. I got 314 RP coming to me. 1 second. Stand by. I jump into my Chiron Red with my 58% so I can get my 314 RP for my race. Now I'm currently at race number 2,425. Woohoo! Let's go race. Ooh, the Continental GT3R by Bentley. When I first started racing these cars, I lost to this car like 10 times in a row. Couldn't figure out how to beat it. I would always lose and it used to frustrate me. Take my 314 RP. Ooh, Aston Martin rare transmission. Yeah, I got a car that ran 9.9. Right now I got, finna jump into the one that runs 9.6 though. I was just in the car that ran 9.9. That was the 10.0 car. Woohoo! A stage 6 upgrade turbo for the R8. Just don't know which R8 it is for. Ooh, another one for the GT. Those are both duplicate parts that I don't need. So see, this is my BMW inventory. So whenever I get that little rinky-dinky car, it's going to be pretty decent to go. But my Bugatti inventory, got plenty of uncommons, but my rares on short supply. Epics are non-existent. But the Audi, which R8 is that? Oh, that's the LB edition for the turbo. Okay, I can fit that on. And of course, I already got the Ford GT. I'm good to go with that. Yeah, but the Murciélagos, that's a tier 4 car. I don't race tier 4 cars. Alright, back to line race to see if we can find Fuzzy Navel. Now my Murciélago runs a 7.9, 7.8. Midnight Club, Midnight Kings. Jeez, you're finding me everywhere, you bum. You in that old rinky-dinky CX-75. Hey, Apocalypse, have you found me yet? Do I need to go in and out of lobbies? This car runs a 9.6. Let's see what I can run on it. Nope, I ran a 9.8. I ran it wrong. Ah, he ran a 9.5, bum. I feel ripped off and cheated. You ain't my friend. Apocalypse. Jughead, you're not Apocalypse. Jin K's crew. Jin Kai. Chicken Lover. That's different than Chicken Run. Alright, let's go ahead and try to burn up this fuel. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Chevy 350S 10SS. Never heard of that model of a car. But I'm in the Chevy, so let's race the guy with the Chevy in the Bach model. Yeah, Donna's definitely a very picky person with what equipment she likes to deliver you. She loves giving me duplicate parts. Oh, the Chevy guy, he just quit the race. Race void. I feel cheated. I feel ripped off. Oh, dueling ZL1 1LEs, but he made his prestige his elite license car. Interesting. I wouldn't have made that car my elite license car. It's slow. Now, granted, this comes from the guy who made the Venom GT and the Chiron Red, his elite license cars, and they were some of the slowest cars in the game. I ran the 9.9. How about that for $1? It's not 9.6 though. You can't find me? Any other lobby times you want to try to jump into? Chicken Run. This bum found me. He's gonna destroy me with this F12 Berlinetta 70th anniversary. I don't like the paint job on that, or the livery, or whatever one it is. That white stripe across, and I'm not the biggest fan of. And that car definitely drives different than the previous one. The original one starts off real slow and then goes faster. This one shoots out like a rocket. Can't beat that guy. Clearly I'm in a 9.5 to 10.0 lobby, because he's running a 9.6. And I'm getting nowhere close to my time that I'm supposed to be running. It says I should run a 9.6 and the best I done was a 9.8. I got 1400 RP remix. So at least we're getting better RP matches now. 1400 to 1200. Guess maybe I can try to shift it differently and see if I can get the car to go faster down the road. Because currently, yeah, I'm not running what the dyno says I should run. So that's your fastest car, the AMG GTR. I feel sorry for you, man. I got slow cars, but not that slow. Just kidding. No, I got some slow cars. I just don't race them. As you can tell, a lot of my cars don't even have the upgrades fitted on them. I have them all sitting stock. I only raced this car because it was the Prestige Cup car, and that trying to shift up and go to NOS, that didn't work at all. Ran from a 9.8 all the way to a 10.2. Chicken Run sitting over there laughing at me, talking about, what is this guy doing? I'm trying to get done with the race. But that's a good little come up. You know, it speeds up towards the end. It just doesn't go fast enough. Maybe the AMG GTR get a speed performance enhancement in by Christmas. Okay. So you're still new to the game, still building inventory, still building cars. You're doing good there. Alright, man, I'm trying to speed up. Trying to get this little slug to run down the road quicker. At least try to make it to the 9.6 category. And this, oh, I got it. Was that a 9.7? Is my eyes deceiving me? Nope, it was deceiving me. It's a 9.8. But yeah, Fuzzy Navel, patience is what makes this game easier. You start out as very hard. You don't have a lot of inventory. Everything is a challenge. And as you build your inventory up, the cars become easier and easier to upgrade. You build up cash, you build up gold coins. Save your gold coins, only use them for live race, or not live races, but refueling. And you'll get to a point where when you need to strip off parts, you'll be able to do that because you'll have gold coins. A lot of times when you're new, you make the mistake that I made. And when I was buying things, I would buy things with gold coins because I didn't have the cash. So I was spending money on things that I didn't have to spend the gold coins on. Deep, good shifts. Yeah, it's not going to help. This thing runs like a door. Look at that. Stalled out at the beginning of the race and just all bad. Yeah, Chicken Run, I wasn't trying to lose the race. I was started out horrible. You out of fuel, Chicken Run? If not, I can wait for you, but I'm going to wrap this part up and slowly quit. Alright, jumped on out. I got one fuel pip. I'm not going to worry about burning that. The time will pass and I will accumulate more fuel pips. But this car, done. What's my upgrades on there? So 42? Yeah, 42 upgrades. Done. That's Kryptonite green. Is the other car Ashley's Kryptonite green as well? Or is it Krypton green? Yeah, they're both Krypton green. Just notice that. Z01 and the Z01 1LE. Go figure. They took Ashley's car and made it a milestone 1. Look at that stage 6 upgrade to put on. Turbo. I get plenty of turbos. Oops. I was supposed to put that back to stock. Nice. Alright, I want to do this. Everybody out there, I'm going to fuel up. I'm going to get 12 fuel pips. We're going to all jump in our Bach monos. I'm going to get in my yellow bird. Nice. Congratulations on claiming the milestone. So as you can see, I have 0 upgrades on this car, 0 fusions. Let's jump in our Bach monos. So everybody that has the Bach mono can all go jump in live races. Stock. That's all we want is stock. And everybody race to win. Once these 12 fuel pips is done, live stream will be ending. Nope, I won't race the bot. Congratulations there, Remix. Mr. Chicken Run. You guys claiming milestone 1. It's always a great accomplishment. We should probably get it on 36 hours before the season's over. Or somewhere around there. Well, I got a tier 3 bot in my lobby. Well, take your AMG GTR, make it stock, and you should probably find me in the lobby. Whatever tier 5 car that you have that stock is around a 603, you should be able to find me. Gonna race this guy here. Fura de la Gremio. I think that's how you say the name. Nobody? Anybody? Somebody? Scream. They disconnected. Boo. This guy got a 4 purple star car. Wonder what car is a 4 purple star car. Because the 4 purple star car is a tier 3 car. Oh, that's probably Kurt's Mustang. Let's race the Juan Rosas. Oh, 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 falling and I can't get up. Oh, I feel like I done fallen on the sword. Ah, that was horrible. Come on, Juan. Give me a rematch. Thank you, Juan. Now I'm going to destroy you. My banana yellow against his key lime green. That's the one thing you can't do with this car. You cannot shift early. It's just like the Ferrari F40 and like the Chevy Tier 4 Z06 Mustang, Corvette. If you shift early, car basically stalls out on you and falls apart. 419 RP. Oh, nah, I can't race this guy. I can't find a new lobby. I'm stuck. Hey, I couldn't race AAF. He ran away before I got a chance. Want to race the guy with the wood panel on his car. Jade Taga from Malaysia Outlaws. Nope, don't want to race you for no money, man. Good luck with anybody who you race. Hey, Fuzzy Navel. What other Tier 5 car do you have? You got the AMG GTR and you got the ZL1 1LE. Any other Tier 5 cars? Same lobby, same people. Mitchie from Highway Robbery. He quit. So you want to go to the AMG GTR? I'm probably going to get 208 RP from racing you. Oh yeah, I'm over there in that garage. That's what those stage 6s are there for. So you want me to strip all 42 upgrades off of my car? Boo. Let's make it stage 1. Stage 1 for the AMG GTR. Everybody out there got it in stage 1? There we go. Stage 1, 618. Why not? Stage 1, no tuning required. Because we can't tune it. No tuning. Now we got rid of some of the tier 4 cars. Not all of them, but some of them. Bid Lawton 24. Ooh, getting late. Alright, I hate how this car drives. This car is like horrible. At least I got stock. Don't look like I'm gonna catch him. Oh, barely lost to him. Barely lost to him. Look at that. Look at that. Anybody else? AMG GTR, stage 1. Igor, made in Italy. Come on, man, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Got him for the win. Did I get 300 RP or 400? Ooh, I got 551. Yeah. Nah, we're not accepting any tier 5 cars or tier 4 cars. Anybody else out there want to try? AMG GTR, stage 1. Don't you love it? They don't want to give up. I must race you. I must race you. Trying a different lobby. This lobby's like pathetic. Oh, there goes somebody with 74,000. But that's it. Nobody got RP in this lobby. They're like all the people who don't want to race or can't race. Same lobby again. Look at that, 249,607, and it says in the upper right next to my cash that I have 258,000. So right now, 9,000 off. And I'm in the same lobby. with the same people. Just in prayer. He doesn't want to race me. Bueller. Am I just in the bad lobby or nobody out there want to race? Gotta rematch him. Gotta show his Viper GTS. Yeah, it is a pretty disgusting lobby, I will admit that. Wow, he's flying down the roadway on me now. I don't even see him this time. Last time I was at least able to chase him. I ran a 15.6. That's disgusting. Ought to force him to race me again. I ain't giving you no money, you bum. Instead, I'm just going to keep challenging you. Gonna force him to get out the lobby. Hello, Muffin. There go hello, Muffin. I guess those stripes must be on discount from the custom livery screen. They both had the exact same livery stripes. I don't even see him at all. I ran a 15.5 that time. That was real fast. He ran a 15.3. Now we're gonna waste his time. Dope. There we go. You're gonna challenge me $5,000 and I'm gonna say no. This is what you do when you troll people hard. You harass them. You keep challenging them over and over and refusing to race them. Or if you race them, you go really, really slow. Like, hi, I'm bored. Wanna play? Josh from the Goblin Hut. Can't beat nobody in this car. Can it be I beat somebody? Wow. Oh, it's never a waste of time. We're still racing. We're just not able to race what we want to race and do what we want to do. If anybody knows Josh out to let him know, he got ran on. I ran the fastest time all day in this car. He just caught the perfect storm of speed. Let's race the Scudero person. Scudero. Or whatever you pronunciate the name. The SCG003S. The car with the wood on the fenders. Let's take them. Can we do it? Bad start. Oh, he's gonna come on up and pass me. Told you. I tried. Let's try him again. See if I can get down to the 15.4. That was hilarious. Two slow moving cars rolling up a hill together. Oh, he hasn't showed up in my rear view yet. He must be taking it slow on me. There you go. How the world you get what car? I mean, how he got that car? That car is available for purchase. You go into the buy cars, you click on it, you input your credit card information, you hit confirm, and it pops right out of your garage and into your garage for you to own. See? You come right here in your garage, you go to the little buy car section, have this cute little icon, tells you to buy the car right here. And that's how you get it. They'll let you customize it with one feature. Only one paint job, pearl white, one pair of calipers, one pair of interior, one pair of rims, and you can customize it, and it can be yours. You can buy that fancy car, it can be yours. Yeah, this is the 1.18.3 edition. Yeah, man, you're missing out. All right, let's go for laughs. Tier 3. Let's go race some Porsche Cayman GT4s. These things run 8.2 to 8.3, and I'm running an 8.5. Well, actually 8.7. I had a bot. Could have got 936 points. There we go. Bot City. Bot City. Come on. Approve the race. Let's go. 936 points. Get you some. Yeah. $961. Ooh, nothing but bots. No real people to race, just bots. I always enjoy getting into a lobby where there's nobody to race, everybody's busy. Busy, 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 busy. Busy, 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 busy. Hey, they got a star in their name. Can't read the rest of it. Woohoo, my crewmate in this tier 2 car. I lose. 8.687. Last race of the evening. Any comments, any commentary, anything you guys want to see, do, or know before I let you go? Well, your camera's not running too bad. It will definitely get faster as you get more upgrades on it. Oh, I got another fuel pip. Let's take another loss for the team. Woohoo! Successfully out of fuel. And the 8.6 runner decided to do 8.99999, and I got 1,349 RP. Hey there, Snarf. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your attending and visiting and hanging out with us. We're going to go ahead and do another stream at some point in time in the near future. I do have the Prestige Cup to complete, so I'll probably do that in 4 days roughly, I believe it is. I typically do it at the same time whenever I do the Prestige Cup streams. So that's going to be in about 4 days, so about 96 hours from now, plus or minus a couple hours in there. I'll be posting it up though, so you'll be able to see the notification. I'll probably do it anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour beforehand. But with all that said and done, thanks everybody for coming through and hanging out. As always, appreciate your guys' interaction, because the stream is about all of us working together and having fun with the game. Yes, that is true, Fuzzy Naval. If you win too much, and the amount of too much is an unknown logarithm, your RP will go down. And if you win, if you lose too much, your RP will start to go up. But there's limits on both sides of the equation. No one knows what it is. Even the support team that you ask questions to don't know what the logarithm is. Someone inside Natural Emotions, the development company, knows what the logarithm is and how it works, but they don't tell anyone that we can actually hold a conversation with what it is. But what's going on, Void? Glad you was able to make it. Is it like 3:45 your? Well, actually, no. It's 4:40 your time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so RP is very interesting thing. The more EV that you have is on this particular screen is the plus 652 in the top center. The more you have, the better your RP potential is going to be. But there's some crazy algorithm that they have whipped up between two different racers to determine who gets what RP. I have yet to be able to see people get the same amount of RP for races. And I mean same amount of RP, I mean 1,327 for both racers in the same race. With the same setup, the same car, same everything. I've never seen people get equal RP. So there's some algorithm that goes into determining how much you get. But that being said, like I said, in a little bit less than 96 hours, so 4 days, I'm going to be running the Prestige Cup. I'll do another live stream with that. And I might do more streams where we do live racing and just sit back and hang out and talk and try to find you guys. But with that being said, you guys have yourself a great day, great evening. And as always, thanks for attending. I'll catch you in the next stream. And as always, keep your tire to the asphalt. Peace.